Alright, now let's look at this question. The Meosat satellite is in a circular orbit 613 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Okay, the average radius of the Earth is 6.37 exponent 3 kilometer, and the mass of Earth is 5.98 exponent 24 kilogram. What is the speed of satellite in the orbit? Okay, so the question asks for speed of satellite in the orbit. So what's the formula again? The speed of satellite in the orbit. Okay, let's write down the general formula first. Speed of satellite, velocity of satellite is this. Square root gm over r. It's not the escape velocity. If escape velocity got multiplied 2, you see that 2 gm over radius of Earth. 2. But for satellite, it's just square root gm over r. There's no multiply 2. Remember that. This is velocity of satellite. Yeah. The m here is the mass of the Earth. It's not the mass of satellite. It's the mass of Earth because the mass of satellite has already been cancelled. Okay. So the mass of Earth, this is the point mass, and this is the radius of orbit. R is the radius of orbit because orbit is very far from the surface. Very far from the surface. It has the altitude. So the R here is radius of Earth plus the altitude. Okay. Radius of orbit is radius of Earth plus the altitude. Remember that. So this is a formula. Let's write down. Square root gm over r. Just want to write again. This is the mass of Earth, the point mass, not the satellite. And this R is the radius of Earth plus the altitude. Yeah. So again, you look at here. He give you this. The satellite is in the orbit 613 kilometers above the surface. So again, what is this value? Above the surface. So this value is what? Is h. It's not the r. It's just a h. Yeah. It's just a h. Because it's from the surface, not from the center. Not from the center. It's from the surface. And also this is kilometer. Kilometer. So is not SI unit. You need to change. So this is the h. This is the h. And then the radius of Earth. This is the radius of Earth given. Okay. And this is the mass of Earth. Okay. So I think you can do this question already. So V is equal to square root G mass of Earth divided by radius of Earth. What is this? Plus H. Plus H. So let's substitute all the values. G is 6.67 exponent -11 with the mass of Earth. Mass of Earth is 5.98 exponent 24. Exponent 24 mass of Earth. And then the radius of Earth. What's the radius of Earth? Remember, don't just put the H. This is the orbit. This is the radius of orbit, not the radius of Earth. It's the radius of the orbit. The satellite is in the orbit. It's not on the Earth's surface. It is in the orbit. Orbit is far up in the sky, high up in the sky. So have a plus H there. So, okay, radius of Earth. What is the radius of Earth? 6.37 exponent 3 plus, what's the H? The H is 613 kilometer. So exponent 3 meter. Yeah. So okay. So let's calculate the answer. Okay. So the answer I get is 2.54 exponent. 2.54 exponent. What's the answer? 2.54 exponent 4. 2.54 exponent 4. Is that correct? Meter per second. Okay, is that correct? Okay, let's check the answer. Oops. It is what? It is speed of satellite in orbit. So 7.56 definitely is so far away. Exponent 3 some more. Okay, again, these questions, I'm still, look, let me check. Oh, this time I'm wrong. I know where's my mistakes. Okay, this is usually the mistakes, huh? Okay, you look at here. This is exponent 3 kilometer. So here I miss out I forget to change this kilometer to meter. See that? I forget to change this kilo. This kilo, because I thought this exponent 3 is already the kilometer, and I miss out another exponent 3 here. Oh, how can I make such a mistakes? So this is my mistake. I'm sorry. Okay, so my correction, I have to do corrections. Okay, so okay, the kilo here, I need to I need to add a kilo there. I haven't changed this kilometer to meter. So you see, it's very tricky. Very easily you get careless if none SI unit. You must always check the SI unit. This is kilometer, this is kilometer. Somehow I mix up with the kilogram here. Kilogram is SI unit, but kilometer is not SI unit. So you have to change this all kilometer to meter. So I remember to change this 613 kilometer to meter, but I forget to change this kilometer, the radius of Earth. The radius of Earth, I forget to change the kilometer to meter. So you see, I miss out the exponent 3 here. So here got another exponent 3. Then will be correct. Okay, let's check the answer again. Finally, I got the correct answer. The answer should be, let me check. So the answer is, yeah, it is 7.56. 7.56 exponent 3. Oh, what is this? Exponent 3. Yeah, meter per second. Okay, is it correct? Yeah, it is correct right now. Yeah, 7.56 exponent 3. That's correct. Lastly, I'm correct once I corrected the SI unit. Just because of the SI unit, it cost me a marks. I lose a marks. I may lose an A. I may lose a grade A because of this. And I might lose the opportunity to get the course I love just because I careless mistake for the unit conversion. So let's see how serious is this problem if you are careless. If I am careless. Okay, thank you. Let's move on to the next questions.